Quit buying the box and make it homemade. Well, tonight I want to show you why I stopped buying the boxes of Bisquick. So in my Farmstead Comforts cookbook, I have a recipe for make your own Bisquick so that you don't have to buy the box and you know what goes in it. And we're going to start with 5 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, and then we are going to cut in 1 cup of shortening. This is going to go into a jar, so then whenever I want to make some biscuits or pancakes or waffles or all the things you use Bisquick for, it's all set. So it's already ready for me, and I just have to add the wet ingredients. So let me get this cut in and we'll make some biscuits to go with dinner tonight. Okay, so I've got the shortening all cut in. You're going for like a sandy texture so that it's all combined really well. I'm gonna put 2 cups of this in my bowl to make some biscuits, and then the rest is gonna go in a jar to store in my pantry until I want/need another batch. So I'll still have a little over 3 cups of the mix on hand for the next time. So that's the goal, like mix it up one time and have enough for multiple batches. Okay, full jar to put up. This is at least 2 batches for us. Now let me show you how to make some biscuits. So 2 cups of the mix, 2/3 cup of milk, about a tablespoon of oil. Use whatever kind of neutral oil you would like to use. And then, because I can, I'm gonna turn these into Red Lobster biscuits for tonight because it just sounds good. So I'm going to add a good heaping tablespoon of chopped garlic. I get asked this every time, where'd you get that big jar of garlic? I didn't, I chopped it up. So I buy the big bags of peeled garlic at Sam's in the produce section, chop it all up, pour some olive oil in it, put it in a great big jar, store it in my refrigerator so when I need it, I have it. And it also doesn't have a bunch of chemicals like that garlic that you buy at the store. And then just a good handful of cheese. Measure however your heart tells you, but I'm measuring a good handful. However much you want, however cheesy you want it to be. Then I'm gonna stir this up and I'm gonna make some dropped biscuits. They're going to cook at 450 for 12-ish minutes in a hot cast iron skillet. And I'm not even gonna roll them out, y'all. I'm just gonna drop them in the pan and call it good. Okay, so I've got it mixed up. This is what my dough looks like when it is mixed. I've got my cast iron skillet here. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in the bottom of the skillet and I'm gonna throw it in the oven and let it heat up. Okay, my skillet's hot, my oven's hot. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of oil on my hand and form some biscuits. I like them about, this is probably about the size, a little bigger than a golf ball. Make a little biscuit, flatten it down a little bit, pop it in the pan. That's all there is to it, y'all. Okay, that's 4 in the pan. There's enough dough still in my bowl for a couple more, so that tells you that batch makes about 6. I'm gonna form these into biscuits, put them in the freezer, so next time I want some, pop them out of the freezer, throw them in the oven, they're good to go. So these are going in a 450-degree preheated oven. I told you my skillet's already hot, and they're gonna bake for about 12 minutes until they are nice and golden brown, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Look at that deliciousness. Now, because we're making these Red Lobster biscuits, I have melted a little bit of butter and added in some parsley and some of my Kinder's The Blend, which is salt, pepper, garlic, that we are gonna brush on top because go big or go home. That's kind of where we're at this week. All right. Right now, they are 450 degrees. And I am an educated person who is smart enough to know that while I want to taste them right this very second, that would not be wise. So I'm going to give them just a minute to cool while I finish cooking dinner, and then game on. Okay, look how amazing this is. Look at that dark golden crust. And tell me why. Name one good reason you would just not make this at home. Why would you buy a can or a box or frozen when you can create this? Crazy talk. Have a great evening.